I haven't been allowing myself any breaks because I want to see if I could upload every day for a year. I want to push myself to do that, as well as exercise. I mean, I went from doing an hour to just doing 20 minutes, but today I did half an hour. But my main goal, of course, is to keep uploading 2 vids a day for a year. Even though it's like 1 in the morning, I woke up super late today, like at think it was like 3 or 4 p.m., something like that, which is crazy. But since I've been wearing my sleep apnea mask, I've noticed I've been a lot more tired. But when I looked at the, I guess it records like statistics on it, how much you breathe throughout the night and stuff like that. Well, I noticed it wasn't as bad as it normally is. So on a positive note, I guess it's getting better, but my tiredness is not getting better. I'm like, I don't remember ever being this way. Like being, well, actually, once when I was younger, I felt this tired all the time. And when I went to the doctor, they had told me I had mononucleosis or something like that, like the kissing disease that everybody gets. So after some time, it went away. And now, like, I feel like just as tired. So I just want to like get over that already. But I had this crazy dream in which basically what the dream had revealed to me was a year in time. I was gonna I was gonna be in like a position where I didn't want to be, basically immobilized. In the dream, I was like in some sort of like prison, but here, I guess you could say subconsciously, this is like my prison in a way. Like I feel stuck here. I feel like I can't move, but I have to be here for a year in time. And I mean, it's a lot better to be here where I am. And in a parallel universe where any of that could have happened, I'm here instead. So I can devote my time to helping my brother raise his son and his daughter and stuff while his daughter's about to go to school, not that far away from now. And then whenever she goes, then all we have left is my nephew. Hopefully he doesn't have any more kids, man, because I can't do it to help out with another one. It's just too much work. There's a reason why I myself don't have kids, because I know I don't have what it takes. So I uploaded gameplay today. I watched the Joker movie. Of course, I love the Joker. I just feel like he has a lot to offer people, a lot to show because of his hyper sanity. And man, I'm just tired. I just don't know what to talk about, but it's alright. I want to keep rambling, even if it's for 10 minutes, so I can make another video after this and then just call it a day, man. I just want to upload whatever today. I don't even mind. It's just a question of getting it started. And once it gets started, then it'll move in a positive direction. I know I have a lot to go, man. I wish I had like actionable steps, like someone who was already there that knew exactly what they did, that could tell me what to do so I can get there. Man, in 6 months' time, if I could. Like right now, I'm just playing video games and talking, narrating, or whatever, commentating, and then doing these vlogs things. But I mean, my house is always dirty, man. But I would definitely like to do a vlog where you guys like follow me around, like wake up in the morning. But even then, like my life is so boring right now. Plus, I sleep a lot. So as soon as I get better, record myself like from the start of the day and then just following me throughout the day and do that for a couple of days and see what happens. And like whenever I go to San Diego and stuff, like my whole plan is to move out there. That's where I want to live. And I know I have to devote more time to like learning editing and stuff, but these days have been really tough, man. But I think that what I'm going to do next is study Eastern philosophy. I feel like it could give me a lot of insights. But I want to track them down so that I can make a video on it and then like just talk about it with people, and then maybe if there's just like one actionable step that a person can take by looking at what I do, then it would be worth it. It would be worth it to like read that sort of material and then like make a video on it. So my nephew got cut today, and I've been kind of like bummed about it because I realize that no matter how much you take care of your kids, like they get hurt. And I mean, he's not my kid, but I still love him a lot, and I know I'm just trying to wrap my head around that, like how, when, and if I ever have kids, like how will I keep them safe? Like it seems like in the moments where you turn away, that's when they get hurt. And man, just seeing this little man in pain just really bothered me. It just helped me want to make more change in myself. So I don't know, man. Like I'm just waiting to see like what happens with this time and what happens in the future. Like, but I really need to learn how to be in the now. Like I know the now isn't pleasant, but if I could just focus on now, it would be better because I wouldn't be living in this like fictitious future moment which doesn't exist right now. If that makes any sense. I'm exercising not so I could be fit right now, but so I could be fit in like a year from now. You know what I mean? Like even though I'm pushing myself, I'm seeing slow progress. So I keep pushing. Like I was hoping that in 5 more months that I would be at the physical fitness that, or like in shape where I need to be and not needing the sleep apnea mask anymore. But I'm slowly starting to see that my weight is not going down as fast as I'd like to, regardless of me dieting and doing an hour of cardio a day plus walking my dogs and stuff. So I noticed that I need to extend that time. Like I want to hopefully in a year from now, I guess, like make it a little bit longer, another 6 months on top of what my original deadline was to meet my weight. Just because, like, man, I heard this, like, I was watching a video and it was talking about like a Eastern philosophy, and it said something about nature, like, nature doesn't hurry, but yet everything gets done. It was something like that. I should have written it down to get it like completely correct, but the main gist of it was that the seasons don't hurry to get here. They come when they come. Like even sometimes when you're like, man, like where I live, it's still hot and it's not cold yet. Like when is the cold coming? And then, but it comes in its own time. So that's what I definitely need to learn to incorporate into my life, and if it might help any of you guys to put that into practice, to remember that why be in a rush? Like it's gonna happen in its own time. That's what makes us stress. What makes us stress, or what makes me stress, is being in a hurry, man. Trying to hurry up and get there, trying to hurry up and make it to that finish line. Because I know a lot of people are waiting on me. Like my dad, he's retired and he's sick, and he's starting to get older. And my mom, her arm's messed up, and she's probably gonna retire soon. So she's barely gonna be able to make enough, and because of my tradition, it's like my tradition has always been that the son takes care of the parents when they get old and they can't take care of themselves. So I want to take care of my parents. I don't want to just put them in like a foster home or something. Not trumping the people that do. Like some people, they can't afford to not do that. But like I said, this is the whole reason why I'm doing this YouTube channel, so that I can spend more time with them, so I can work at home with them. Like I always want to live with them, even if I have kids or get married and stuff like that. Like I always want to be with them because, yo, like when you're born, you can't even walk yourself, and your parents are the ones that walk with you hand in hand. And I think the cycle needs to complete itself at the end. Like I need to be the one to hold their hand and walk them when they can't. Like man, even change their diaper, because if they get old, like they might be wearing those adult diapers. And I'm not saying that like to be like, oh, look at me, I'm such a great person, but these are the things that I think that are good for me to do. Like I don't know if God agrees with them or not. Like that's a whole nother subject, or other people might have different opinions. But the way I think that it should be is, regardless, our parents did their best jobs, man, even though it wasn't the best job. And I could say that about my parents, like, but they tried. They tried and they did better than a lot of parents out there. So what I want to do is I want to give back to them. That's why I want to do this YouTube channel. I don't know how long it'll take, even if it takes 5-6 years for it to get off the ground. But as long as I have that extra source of income where I could get on here and talk about what I want and feel free, not tied down to like anything, just express myself and then pass down even a kernel of truth or some philosophical knowledge so that a person can apply. A lot of where I got was like by myself, but I know that other people, like whenever I run into old friends, like they look at the way that I've grown, like my mindset and stuff, and they look for me for guidance. So that's what made me think that I could do this. Like I don't have all the answers, but I know that some things that I'm putting into place are beneficial and can be of benefit to other people, and of course to help my parents so that I can help them and make their old age years the best ones, because I know that sometimes they had to get up and go to work and stuff, and they wanted to come back home just to be with us, man, but they couldn't because they had to work. I don't want to repeat that same mistake. That's why I don't want to have kids right now, because I want to be financially stable first and then emotionally stable and mentally good. And I feel like I still have a ways to go to get that. But these it's been 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a day now. So I've took a couple steps, like, but yeah, I have 1,000 miles left to go. You know what I mean? But this is all practice and this is all good, and this is what I want to do. I want to I know nothing is perfect, and I know I may be boring, but if you guys could stick with me, I know that you could learn even just one thing, or if not, I can learn something from you guys. So if you guys like this, go ahead, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and leave a comment if you can. Any ideas of other topics I should do and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.